Ajá. Ajá. Pero no debe de, de aguantar y orinar porque eso produce la bacteria, después produce los grandes mal de orines también. Ujú. Sí. Good evening.
Good evening, Julia.
Hello, how are you?
Great, thank you. You?
Okay, I'm great. Thank you. You look like a teacher.
Yeah. But it's only
Yeah,
long.
yeah. No,
But it's only long.
the first time I saw you, I thought that you were a teacher, and that's why
No,
the doctor Liz told me, Julia, you you are in the wrong class. He told me that, and I believe in him.
I would like to learn, but in the future, mm, uh, I will a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I'm a student.
Rigoberto, hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Great. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Oh,
How was your
yeah.
day?
It was late. It was what? I don't know. It was hard. Yes, it was hard to
Okay,
to work.
yes, it was her.
Yes, it was hard to work.
Okay, and what do you do?
Is sometimes driving and sometimes in office.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Okay,
selling service.
and service.
Yes, and your class. What about your classes?
Ah, terrible. Because the student, I don't know why the student of this generation, they are very lazy. They don't want to do the homework assignments. They don't want to do anything. That's a problem.
Yes, I
But
know.
yeah,
Yes, I know. I have two
uh,
children. That's the problem.
that's the problem.
They just look the cell phone
Yeah,
only.
just the cell phone,
Mm.
the videos of
Play video games.
Bereo or
Yes.
watching TV. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that.
Sorry, guys. Can you hear me? I am new. Okay, as new student in this platform. Okay, I can to make the homework in the apps because I have a video, but it's using the in the laptop or computers. But I need to make the homework in my phone.
Oh,
You
in
know
your
how this?
phone. I
Yeah,
don't know how to do it. Sorry. Maybe another classmate can help you. Because in my case, I send my homework assignment, but in Google Classroom.
but it is in the apps in the computer or on your
And the
laptop. No, but
yes, both.
ah,
Yeah.
no, but I know. But I receive my class in my phone, and I need
Your
to make
phone.
my homework in my phone
Uh-huh.
because I don't have a computer.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Luis is not there. Maybe our teacher can help you.
Okay, thank
Sorry.
you. No worries, no worries.
Okay, that's no problem.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
teacher.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
So,
Hello,
Good
teacher.
Hector, you
evening.
were you were the one who wrote to me, Hector. Hector Miguel.
Yeah, coach. Yeah, teacher.
Okay, I was just reading the message. I
Thank you.
guess Edu Clase has some videos about it. And let me ask for it. If not, I'm sure there are other people here that work from the cell phone. I cannot think at this moment, but I'm sure others work from the cell phone. So we will help you later, okay?
No worries. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so how are you? How was your weekend?
For me, teacher was great. Yesterday, my siblings came from Tepeque, and
Oh,
they took me to Pizza Hut.
okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Very good. Rigoberto, how was your weekend?
Uh,
Rigo-
Good evening, teacher, partners,
yes.
and it was hard. I I feel I felt so hard my weekend. I need to work a lot.
Okay,
I work out.
okay, you
I
had
work
to
it
work
out.
on that. Okay.
Excuse me, teacher.
Joshua, how was your weekend?
It was relaxed.
It was pretty.
It was pretty relaxed.
Okay, pretty relaxed. Ah, okay. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Heriberto, how was your weekend?
It was relaxed too. I went out with my sister and my brother-in-law.
Okay.
In the morning, in the afternoon, we watched a movie on TV. Um, it was a relaxed day.
Okay, great. And let's see, Crisia, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine.
Okay. How was your weekend?
My weekend was really good because I saw my mother and I
No.
spent time with her.
Okay, great. Alvaro, how was your weekend?
It was great, teacher. We will visit some parents in San Martin. We were at Oleada with some,
Oh,
yes,
atol de lote.
exactly, atol,
Yeah.
tamales, riwas,
Oh,
and we have a beautiful and wonderful time with my family.
great.
Yeah,
In a delicious time.
yes, of course. Yeah,
Um, Cecilia, how was your weekend?
Me or the other Cecilia?
You.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
It was great. I was in my house. I rest with my family. I watched some movies. It was great.
Okay. Hector Alexi, how was your weekend?
Hey, teacher. Well, my weekend was my best weekend ever
Oh,
because
wow.
I finally see my girlfriend again after a long, long time.
Okay, so that's really great. Okay. Marisa, how was your weekend?
Good evening, teacher. Well, it's not good because I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with os osteoarthritis and uh, my knee fluid appears and I need to stop my workout because every day I did approximately 2 hours and it is bad for me because I like to dance, I like to work out every day.
I did. Yeah, that's tough, Marisa. That's tough.
Mhm.
Okay, we will pray for you, Marisa.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Gabriela, how was your weekend?
It was calm. I sleep good and everything was okay in my weekend.
Great. Israel, who's always smiling, how was your weekend?
Super horrible. Bad, really bad.
My God. But you're still smiling, and that's good.
Uh-huh.
Well, Gloria, how was your weekend?
Good. I was stay working.
You worked.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good. So people, let's start. The ones that have their videos off, please remember to turn it on. And right now you're going to go to quizzes. Please click on the link that is in the chat, in the Zoom chat, and I will leave it right here, right now. in the WhatsApp chat. You can click on the link, you can play the game, and you can still be on Zoom. So don't worry about leaving Zoom. Okay? You can still be in Zoom if you are working in quizzes. So I have some people right there already. I have Gabby, Marisa. Okay. Just click on the link, please. We have Iveta, Julie. Who is Radish? Repeat. Who is it?
It's me, teacher. I don't know why this name appeared. I only introduced my name, Luis, and the machine said that my name is Radish Richet.
Okay, so it assigned you a name, but I really don't know why, because I didn't ask you for it.
Yes, thank you.
Well, anyways, now we know that you're there. Okay, let's see. $13. We're 13 right now, and you are 19. So several of you are missing. Please just click on the link. It's the same link. I'm just adding it in case you haven't seen it.
May I change my
I
name? Or
think
no?
I can eliminate you and you can log in again.
Okay.
Do you agree? Okay. Okay, log in again, please.
I have to push the link.
Click on the link. Click on the link. Again. So I have 15 of you and you are 20, so 5 are missing. 4 are missing. Okay, 17. We're almost done. This is a quiz. It's about the use of prepositions. It's a review. Okay. 18 means that. Okay, there we have Luis Ernesto. One of you is missing. Who's missing? Who's missing? Well, so we are going to start. You can log in anyways. Let's start. Gloria, Hector, Claudina, Cecilia, are you playing? Yes, you are.
And at the end,
You finished, Luis. Cecilia, are you playing? You're not playing anymore, right? Sí, Hector is back. Okay, there's Cecilia. Marisa, you didn't play?
No, teacher, I can't play. I am zero technological, teacher. I can't play.
Okay. But you're not zero, you are taking classes online, so you're not zero technology.
I prefer directly if you ask me.
Okay. So we're just waiting for Cecilia. Cecilia, yes, she's playing. Hurry up, Cecilia, you can do it. Cecilia, are you playing? Yes.
Teacher, are you finishing?
Yes, you finished.
Okay.
We're waiting for Cecilia. Cecilia, continue playing. Okay. us a class 58. See you. So places, third place, Julie, Heriberto, and Josh. Congrats. Great. Now, let's check on the questions. Let's see. So we have, so 68% of you got it correctly. I'm really interested in foreign films. Next one. My sister and I have a lot of fun in a lot in common. A lot in common. We both love doing sports and reading. So take this phrase with you, a lot in common or nothing in common. Okay, in common. Oh, next one. She's very keen on surfing. She's very able on surfing.
Yes.
On surfing. She travels every summer to a new destination. Maybe she will come to El Salvador soon if she hasn't come yet. I don't really care about politics. I think it's very important. About politics, about any other area. Then it's important to keep up. Keep up. It's important to keep up with the class material. Otherwise, you will be confused. Then, I love following the latest trends in fashion. Trends in fashion. I'm not familiar with this type of news, but I really like it. I took part in the charity event over the weekend. I wasn't aware of the political situation in the country. The Olympics will take place. The wedding will take place in the party will take place in. Nobody in class paid attention. Pay attention to the teacher's instructions. The teacher's note came in handy when preparing the writing. The students have come a long way since the beginning of the course. They can now communicate comfortably. And the students came up with many good ideas for their presentations. Okay, great. And now, so my suggestion according to this results is that you review prepositions. Okay, and prepositions is a really hard topic. It's just very short words, most of them, but it's really hard to learn how to use them correct. So don't worry about the results, but study, review prepositions. Now, let's continue with the book. Just let me close my window because the rain is starting. Unit 4. What's your best time of day? So some of you are going to read.
Can I read, teacher?
Can you listen to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Hector, read Teresa, South Africa, please.
Me, teacher, or the other actor?
I'm sorry, Hector Miguel.
Okay, it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay, Teresa, South Africa. As soon as get up in the morning, I race off to the gym. After I finishing my homework, I head to the office. I always get there before any of my colleagues arrive. I suppose I am morning person.
Okay, thank you. Now, everybody, please repeat after me. You can turn off all your microphones and repeat. Teresa, South Africa.
Teresa, South Africa.
South.
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 As soon as I get up, as soon
As soon
as I get up
as soon as get up
in the morning,
in the
Morning.
I race off to the gym.
I
Race off
to
to
the
the
gym.
gym.
After I finish my workout,
After I finish workout,
I head to the office.
sorry, my workout, right? I head to the office.
I head to
I
head
head
to the
to the office. I always get there.
I always
I always get there
Always get
before
there
any of my colleagues.
before
any of
my colleagues
My colleagues
before any of
arrive.
arrive. I
Arrive.
suppose
I
I
suppose
suppose I'm a morning person.
I am a
I'm a morning person.
So what's
I
a
am
morning
morning
person?
I'm in the morning.
What's a morning person?
A person who gets up early.
Wake up to
No.
early.
the person wake up early.
Gets up early, right? Who are morning persons here?
Me,
Me, teacher.
Me, teacher.
not teacher.
I woke up 4
Get
o'clock
up at
every day.
4:30.
I get up early every day because I have to work, but it's not something that I like to do. Okay, then let's listen to Claudina. Hello, read KO, Brazil, please.
Okay, teacher. Ever since I was a year old, has trouble getting up early. So I guess I am a little sleepy until I have my coffee. I am so tired, but I am not very approachable. Right after I get up.
Okay, so let's repeat KO, Brazil.
Cairo, Brazil.
Cairo,
Brazil.
Brazil.
Ever since I was a kid,
Ever
since I was a kid,
I've had trouble getting up early.
I had trouble getting up
Early.
So I guess
So I guess
I'm a late riser
I'm
I'm
not
a late
Not the
riser
upper job.
until
until
I've had my coffee.
I have
My
coffee.
coffee.
I'm such a grouch.
I'm
I'm
such a
such a
grub.
grub.
I'm not very approachable
I'm not
I'm
very
not very approachable.
right after I wake up.
Right
Right
after I
after
wake up.
I wake up.
So what's a late riser? What's a late riser?
I don't know, but I think it's the opposite that morning person.
Yes, it's
No,
the opposite.
right? It's a
Yes.
person who likes to Get up, Nate. So who wants next prize here?
Me.
Yes, we can.
Then for Japan. Let's listen to
Miko, Japan.
yeah, read this. For Japan.
Japan.
Jeremiah, read.
Jeremy.
Yeah. Muñeco.
Muñeco.
No muñeco. Muñeco.
Where is
No
German?
muñeco, papi. He said papi.
Miko, Japan.
Daddy.
Who's going to read?
Yeah, I'm waiting
ahead,
for
Julia.
that.
Go ahead, Julia. Go ahead.
Me? Teacher,
Yes.
may I?
Just do it.
Miko, Japan.
Come on.
I'm a power napper while I take my lunch break at work. I often sneak a 5-minute nap at my desk. After I have a little sleep, I feel great the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to repeat after you. Read again.
What's
I don't know if it's a problem, but I can hear you, teacher.
Yes, yes, teacher.
I didn't understand you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
It's raining.
Yeah, that's
Read
what the
the
teacher
chat,
said.
please. I
But
don't know what is that. What is a power napper?
a nap is
Yes.
when you take a nap, a small.
Exactly.
You translate,
a
but
bit
it's a,
5 or 10
if you
minutes.
translate, is a siesta poderosa because es una persona que duerme mucho.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Oh,
not translate.
I don't think so.
okay.
Is someone sleeping on, but take a nap is relax, but in a short time.
A little just. But the
A
power
nap
nature
is
is
when you sleep
más.
just a bit,
Start the day.
like 5
Just a
minutes.
little, maybe 10 minutes or
Yes.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
And you sleep very well.
but it doesn't matter the time that you take that little nap.
Nap power. Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Me, teacher.
I didn't do that.
I am power nature.
Okay, someone who loves taking
Quarter
naps.
of hour and my day start getting.
Sí, buen día.
¿Cómo iban a haber dos voces en la misma casa?
Yes, it's possible. Two in the
Who is
same
left
house.
racer?
Next. Who can read the next
Escuela, qué
paragraph?
relajo se escucha.
Richard, you said. I
Luis,
didn't get much done until I get
Luis, can
to
you
the...
read the next one, please?
Richard.
Natalie,
Yes.
read the
Oh,
next one.
Can you
sorry.
hear me?
The teacher said Natalie.
Natalie.
Ah, okay,
Natalie,
okay.
yeah, the teacher said. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
So Richard US, I don't get much done until it gets to be late afternoon. Then I usually get a spark of energy. I can concentrate best after everyone else has gone to bed. I would say I am a real night owl.
Night owl.
Night owl is a person who
I am an night owl.
late.
I prefer work,
Yes.
study, or do my things when everyone is sleeping
Yes.
because I can concentrate my
Night owl, a person who likes to sleep
later.
very late. Yes, very late. Yes, that's true.
Who is a night owl?
Who is a night owl? From all of you?
Me.
You, Marisa?
Yes.
Really?
If you have,
After
if you
I
have
get
a
a
beautiful
COVID,
mom,
Yeah.
of course,
after
we
You
can
cannot
see
sleep
the
very well,
stars.
Marisa.
yes, after I get a COVID, never
yeah.
be the same.
Oh, really? And Lucila, what about you? You said that
Yes,
you
I
are the same.
prefer.
Okay.
I mean, I could work at night, but the problem is that I also a late racer because
Late racer. We are going to work in a
I go to bed so later, so
we are going to go
that
to the
early is a big problem to me. I don't like. And I prefer
Wow.
to make things when everything is silent and nothing bother me, you know, noise of a neighbor or my family, just cats outside my house in the roof.
Okay.
Look the chat. Look the chat,
Yes.
classmates.
we are going to work in groups.
I see. Yes.
I
We are
just
going
joined and I need to
to
upgrade
break up.
information.
To break our rooms time.
Yeah.
We are going to discuss the number two, the activity number 2,
The
discussion.
time is right. Yeah.
Okay.
With information diary with the advice given, or why not? That's great.
¿Cuál era el propósito de ir a buscar la camioneta? Para llevar cosas al basurero, ¿de acuerdo? Ella cambió su historia. Su historia era completamente diferente a lo que les había contado a los detectives un día anterior.
Julia, Álvaro.
Podría estar equivocada, pero pensé que el detective Phillips le había dicho que no
Mute your
fueron al
microphone.
basurero. ¿Le dijiste eso o te acuerdas de algo así?
Notice my microphone.
Creo que le dije eso, pero luego pensé que no lo era. Fuimos al basurero, dejamos la puerta y es todo lo que hicimos. Había olvidado que dejamos la puerta.
Send me to the room, teacher. I don't know. What is the problem, teacher? The breakout room took me out.
Julia,
Yes, teacher.
what happened?
I am out. I don't know what is happening.
Calle.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, teacher,
Yes,
clear.
teacher.
Teacher.
Better. So I think I was gonna need a boat to continue teaching because the rain was really, really heavy. I hadn't seen a rain like that in I don't know how much. Oh, thank God it just lasted a few minutes. So I heard some sentences, phrases, words in the breakout rooms. Let's see. Let's check on them. Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Some words that I heard. Okay, what word is this?
Idea.
Idea.
Idea. Idea. Then we have men. What is men?
Men.
Is a plural of?
Plural.
Man.
So do not add s to men. It's only man, that is one, and men, that is. Then we have
Yes.
those
Women.
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 Mhm.
Women. So this is a
Woman.
plural of woman.
Woman.
Now I heard I don't remember the exact phrase, but let's say that we're talking about he, and then we say it. What are we missing here in the simple present?
The
It's,
S.
it's, the S.
It's.
It's.
He eats.
It's.
She takes a nap.
Taste. A nap.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining Jeremiah's house now. Always remember to, if you are talking in the past, always remember the past. Okay, the verb in past. And if you are talking in present, always remember that if you are talking about he or she in present, you need to add the s. Add the s. Okay, so that's it. And now let's continue. Book. So we have grammar here. And we have reduced time classes. Notice how these classes show time. We have after, while, so they show time relationship. If the subject is the same, if the subject is the same in both clauses of the sentence, time clauses with before or after and while can be reduced. Let me show. After I finish, I head to the office. That is one way to say it. After I finish,
After I finish.
after I finish, I head to the office. But the
I
other
head
way,
to the office.
since you have here I and you have here I, you see it's the same subject. That is what it is saying, the same subject. You have I and you have I. Since it is the same subject, you can say, after finishing my workout, I head to the office. You see? After finishing my workout, I head to the office. And that is a reduced time clause. So why can we use it in this way? Because the subject in both clauses is the same. In this case, it's I. Then we have, while I take my lunch break at work, I often sneak a 5-minute nap. They're lucky, or he's lucky. While I take my lunch break, at work, I often sneak a 5-minute nap. So you see, the subject here is I, and the subject here is I. So since it is the same subject, you can say this in this way, while taking. So instead of saying while I take, you say while taking. While taking my lunch break at work, I often sneak a 5-minute nap. Then we have the other example. I'm not very approachable right after I wake up. I'm not very approachable right after I wake up. You see I here, and you see I here. It's the same subject. So if you have the same subject, you can say it in this way. I'm not very approachable right after waking up. So this is the other way of saying this. You see, in this case, you don't have a subject. Why? Because it is the same here. So you can omit it and you say it using this structure. Then we have, however, other time clauses cannot usually be reduced. Okay? Other time clauses cannot usually be reduced. So here you have after, while, and right after. Okay? So if you have after, while, right after, and the subject is the same, you can reduce. But if you have this first, not reduce. Ever since I was a kid, I've had trouble getting up early. So this cannot be reduced. Why? Because we are using ever since. Then you have, as soon as I get up in the morning, I race off to the gym. As soon as I get up in the morning, I race off to the gym. So it cannot be reduced because you are using as soon as. Then we have until I've had my coffee, I'm such a roach. So it cannot be reduced because you are using until. And until do not let you reduce the phrase or the clause. Whenever you have to work with numbers, plan to do it around noon. So you're using whenever, it cannot be reduced. And I've been a night person from the moment I started college. In this case, you cannot reduce it because you have from the moment. Now, I have another explanation related to this. This is in the book, by the way. You can look for it on page 112. So it's not that I am introducing new information.
Teacher,
Yeah,
sorry, what is the meaning of ever since?
ever since. Ever since, I don't know how to explain it. I will look for it in a moment. I know the word, but I will look for it in a moment because I don't want to translate, okay? Give me a minute. So I will finish. So, we have, in a reduced time clause, the subject of the clause is omitted and the verb is changed to an ing form. You see? Going, ing form. A time clause with before, after, or while can be reduced only if the subject in the sentence other clause is the same. We have already said this, and here we have more examples. So we have, before I go to sleep, I like to read. So we have before, and we have I. So the other way of saying it is, before going to sleep, I like to read. And we have, I like to read before going to sleep. Before the baby goes to sleep, His mother reads to him. Then we have once, every time, till, as, the first, next, last time, and many other expressions can be used in time classes. Time classes beginning with these expressions cannot be reduced, okay? So if you have these expressions, you cannot reduce them. So we have an examples. As soon as I drink that first cup of coffee, I'm ready for the day. Once I drink that first cup of coffee, I'm ready for the day. Whenever, every time, whenever I stay out, or every time I stay out late, I have trouble getting up the next morning. Of course, right? I always stay at the office until or till I've finished all my work. I like to watch TV as I'm eating dinner. And the last time I drank too much coffee, I was jittery all day. I was really happy, I was excited, I was with a lot of energy. So remember, if you have before, after, or while, you can reduce that clause. Now, what was the word that you were asking? Sorry, it was, let me, I have it here. Ever since. It's the same like since. Do you know since?
Yes. Yes.
The same.
Oh, the same. Oh, okay.
The same idea. Now, let's do a couple of activities on this. We have which of these time clauses can be reduced? Which ones cannot be reduced? Write the correct letter. So I will send you this image so you can do it alone. You will have a couple of minutes to do it. The explanation that I was given are in the book. So if you don't remember how to work on this, you can look for the explanations in the book. We'll share this on the Zoom chat. And you have to write if it is. If it can be reduced, you have to write are. If it cannot be reduced, you have to write N. Okay, so here we have N, because remember, if you are using ever since, it cannot be reduced. In which cases can we reduce the clause? When we are using before, what else?
After a while.
After and while.
After a while.
So do the activity by yourself, please. 1 minute to do it. It's in the Zoom chat. Who sent the answers?
I didn't know.
Okay, no problem.
I thought that I have to send the answer.
Okay, let's see. Number 1 is N. What about number 2?
And
as well.
N, right. 3,
and
N.
And
4,
and
and
5,
And
R.
huh?
R.
R. So what's the reduced way?
I always listen to music while running.
While running, yeah. Mhm. While running, very good. 7,
R.
7, uh, 7,
and
8. Uh-huh. That's reduced. Number 8,
and
8. Number 9, number 9,
R.
R.
R. Okay, how can we reduce it?
I always have breakfast at a local cafe before starting classes for the day.
Before starting classes for the day. Okay, before starting classes for the day. Great. And 10.
No reduce.
And
It's N. Very good. So check on your answers, please. Only number 6 and number 9 could be reduced. Now, we're gonna work on the next activity. Here you have to complete with information about yourself. Okay, have to put information with information about yourself. And you have, for example, while working on a really difficult task, I have to stretch every 30 minutes. So complete the sentences, please. And then we were going to tell me your options. Please, let's see, 3 minutes to do this. 1 minute. Who's ready to share his or her answers? Who's ready?
In my case, teacher, I want to share the last one, the last one.
Okay.
Okay. Ever since I was young, I always practice martial arts.
Okay, ever since I was young.
Uh-huh. Ever since I was young, I practice martial arts.
Martial arts. Okay.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. It's the realized.
Okay, wonderful.
Teacher,
Yes. Yes, George.
I don't feel awake in the morning until I taking a shower.
Until I take a shower. Okay.
Taking or take a shower?
No, until I take.
I take.
Until I take a shower. Okay. Who else? Natalie?
Yes. While working on a really difficult task, I have to relax for a while.
Okay. Roxana?
Number one, no? Yes.
Any sentence.
Okay. I don't feel awake in the morning until I do exercise.
Okay.
Me, teacher.
Me,
Number
teacher.
one.
Okay, Julia and then Hector.
Okay, while working on a really difficult task, I always listen to music.
Great. Hector Miguel?
Okay, for teacher, I can never concentrate after I drinking my coffee in the morning.
I can never concentrate after drinking coffee in the morning.
After drinking coffee in the morning.
Are you sure that that is what you mean?
Teacher, se puede. Yo dije ever since I was young, going to swimming at
Okay,
the club.
Guillermo, let me finish with Hector and then we will go with you, okay, Guillermo?
Okay, teacher.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So, Hector, do you think that that is what you mean? I can never concentrate after you drink coffee. So it's it that coffee gives you too much energy that you cannot concentrate or what?
It's needed for me for my concentration. I need to drink coffee
Oh,
in the morning.
that is what I thought, okay? So in that case, it doesn't apply because you cannot concentrate before drinking the coffee. But after drinking the coffee, you can concentrate, right? You need
Okay.
to concentrate.
Teacher, can I say in number 4, I can never
After, before.
concentrate after getting in trouble.
Okay, after getting in trouble. Yeah, so in the case of Hector Miguelis, I can never concentrate before
Okay, I know,
or
teacher.
before drinking coffee. So Guillermo, what was your sentence?
Sentence number 7. And ever since I was young I was young swimming at the club.
Okay, ever since I was young.
Going to swim.
Okay, and you go to the club, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So
Club
ever
era the
since.
stadium.
Okay, ever since I was young, I had gone swimming or I had swum at the stadium school, right? At the stadium school.
I has.
Okay, I have ever since I was young, I have go I yeah, I've gone swimming. I've gone swimming.
Oh, you can say also, I have been swimming.
I have been swimming. Yeah, you can say that. So Guillermo, can
I
you
have.
repeat the sentence? I have. Guillermo? Repeat the sentence again.
Yes, teacher.
Repeat it.
So ever since I was young, have been.
I have been swimming.
I have been swimming.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way. Anderson, you were raising your hand.
Claro.
Anderson?
Oh, okay. Hello. Sorry, I don't listen. Number 5. From the moment I wake up each morning, I thinking about sleeping again.
Okay. From the moment I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about going to sleep again. Okay. Somebody else?
Teacher,
Yes.
Have another one.
I can never concentrate after a very tiring day.
After a very tired day. Yeah, it happens, right? Israel?
Yeah, miss. Whenever I had trouble sleeping, I heard the advice by Dr. Chocolate.
Okay. Whenever I had trouble sleeping, I've heard the advice of
Of the
Dr.
doctor.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in YouTube, right?
In
Israel?
number 2, teacher, can I say, I don't feel awake in the morning until remembering I had to go to work.
Okay, I don't feel awake in the morning until
Remembering?
remember. Until I remember.
Until I remember.
I remember I have to
I had
look
to
for
work.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to continue with this practice in another class. Right now, I am going to take attendance. So let's see. And by the way, after this class, we are missing only 3 classes. Alejandra Gabriela, Álvaro,
I'm here, teacher.
Anderson, Aníbal,
I'm here, teacher. Present.
Cecilia Beatriz,
Here.
Cristina, Edixon. I haven't seen Edixon.
I'm here.
Edixon, you're here, so I haven't heard you or seen you. You haven't participated, Edixon.
I was working.
Okay. See, something happened. Angie, I saw Angie. I saw her.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, but I
I'm here.
hadn't hear you. I hadn't heard you. Gabriela Noemi.
I'm here.
Okay. Yes. Now, Gloria.
Present.
Guadalupe del Carmen. Héctor Alexi.
Here I am.
Israel.
Present.
Jennifer. Jennifer. José Heriberto.
Present, teacher.
Josué Reinaldo.
Hello, teacher.
Julia.
Present, teacher.
Cristian.
Present.
Lucila.
I'm here, teacher.
Luis Ernesto.
Present.
Marcela. She never came to classes. María Claudina.
Present, teacher.
Marisa.
I'm here, teacher.
Athalie.
Present, teacher.
Pamela. Ricardo Ernesto. Rigoberto.
Present, teacher.
Roxana.
I'm here, teacher.
Wilmer.
Here, teacher.
Luz María.
I'm here.
Emily. Cecilia Guadalupe.
Here, teacher.
Guillermo.
Here.
Héctor.
Here, teacher.
Okay, that's it. Now let me take.
No te durmas.
Who's sleeping now?
Elisa.
Wait for the break. Okay, so I don't see Wilmer. Where are you, Wilmer?
Here I am, teacher.
I don't see your face.
We are going to continue with the same exercise.
But in another class. Wilmer, you are twice. That's why. You are twice. Okay, so people, let's smile for the picture. And I'm going to take 2. 1, 2. Smile. Give me a minute, please.
Stays.
Ya dejé de verme.
Las caras que hace.
Okay, now let's go. What the other
Your
picture?
face is funny.
So smile, 1, 2. Smile.
Cheers.
Okay, so right now you may go to the break. We will be back in 10 minutes. And remember that after the break, we will have the evaluation. So enjoy the 10 minutes.
Teacher,
Yes.
that's what I wanted to ask you. The last class I was not able to be in the class, so I was wondering if there was there an evaluation that day?
No, not in the last one.
So today we're gonna have an evaluation.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 minutes to study.
See you in 10 minutes.
Oh, gosh, no me cierra.
No te durmas.
No, no me cierra el. Aprieto, fíjate, y no me cierra el chat.
Juela.
Es que después de la lluvia quedó falto esto. Ve, aprieto y no se apaga.
Así déjalo todo. Ya para qué.
Pues
No lo
sí.
apagues. De todos modos no te ves.
No sé cómo no si me veo. Espérate. Me van a ver comer.
Dale, yo te hago compañía. Yo también voy a comer.
Y voy a ir al baño también de paso.
No vas a llevar el teléfono.
Voy a dejar el teléfono aquí. Vaya, ¿quién me pagó? Thank you.
Don't
Esa es la
worry.
teacher.
It was me.
Thank you, teacher. Si no me iban a ver ahí en el baño.
Yeah, that's what I got worried. See you.
Okay, bye.
Time to continue. Nicole, it's time to continue. Wilmer, Wilmer, Wilmer.
Hello, teacher.
No. What happened to your full name?
I have some trouble with the connection because
Alright.
I don't know if in your place it's raining, but here it's raining so hard. But
Yeah.
I just joined again and I'm going to change it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about raining. For the rain, yeah. Israel, what do you need?
Yes, teacher. I remember last week we have evaluation. Friday I don't stay in the class.
You weren't in the class. Okay. We will see
To,
later, okay? Okay. We will see later what we can do. And Lucila is missing an evaluation too, right? As far as I remember. Yeah. Okay. So right now you have in the chat what you are going to do. This is a review. You have been talking about cities a lot. So this should be a piece of cake for you. Talk about your city. Now you're going to talk about yours, and you have discussed some things about your city too. So talk about your city. What are 3 places your classmates will enjoy visiting in your city and why? Example, one place you will enjoy visiting is Lake Coatepeque because then you add the reason. And also you will answer, what are 3 changes you will make to the city? Give suggestions. For example, Santa Ana should be cleaner. There is too much garbage on the streets. I would, okay, there comes my suggestion. That's an example, okay? You have to speak for 2 minutes. And to get ready to speak, you will have 4 minutes to get ready, okay? So, questions?
Excuse me, teacher, can you repeat quickly, please? I didn't hear all the explanation.
Okay, you're going to talk about your city. First, you're going to mention 3 places that your classmates will enjoy visiting and why. And then you will mention 3 changes that you will make to your city. You have to give suggestions on how to make those changes. Okay? Now, get ready, please. You have this the directions in the chat, so you can check. So get ready, please. If anyone is ready before the 4 minutes, let me know. Please do not Google the information. It must be your own ideas. Your own vocabulary.
Teacher, send in the chat. In the chat.
No, you will have to speak
The
for
answer.
2 minutes. No, don't send me the answers. You will have to speak for 2 minutes.
In the chat rooms.
No, I don't want anything in the chat. You have to speak.
Teacher, can you share the questions that we have to develop?
It's in the, they are in the chat.
On WhatsApp?
No, in the Zoom chat.
Let me see.
In the Zoom chat.
Okay, I found it.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
You're ready, Israel.
I felt a little nervous, but ready, ready, ready.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay. What are three places your classmates will be visiting? In my humble opinion, the park Walter T. Danger, because he's super
Wait a minute. Wait a
nice.
minute. Start by telling us where you live.
I live in La Libertad, San Pablo, Tacachico.
Okay, San
Okay.
Pablo, Chico. Okay.
Okay. The three places my classmates enjoy for visiting. The third one is the park Walter Tilo Danger, because it's a park ecological with three animals. Super nice. I remember when I was in the high school, I visited with my classmates. Another one is Joya de Serem, because it's the history of the pre-Columbians, I mean Mayas, Pipil, Pipils, and et, et, etnias. Sorry for the Spanish. And the last one, the last one I love my classmates visiting the Bible College Seminary Theological Juan Lagos, because it's an institution super good with with teacher and instructors, super with the word of God. Is amazing to learn the in the Holy Bible. And three chances in my city in San Pablo, Tacachico. No is a city. In effect, is a town. Is a village. And in the first time, the change number one is uh, a communal house with the Adesco, with the leaders, with the with the leaders of each area, your residential in Tacachico. Another one is a clinic, but a clinic in special in mental health. Because I have sometimes I have depression, I have anxious, and we need psychology, psychiatrists, tools, and doctors with study with emotionals, and I love that. Another change with a school of BJJ. He's jiu-jitsu Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Is martial art. I love that this martial art because it's super nice to learn different techniques for different for use your body with use your body in another techniques. For example, if you are fighting with another person who is more tall, more strong, jiu-jitsu have the enough tool for fighting in a situation. In the Olympic kumite is combat, and or in a real situation. Thank you so much.
Interesting, Israel. Thank you. Who else is ready? Everybody should be ready by now. Well, okay, Wilmer. Wilmer,
Okay, first of all, I like to share with all my classmates that I am living here in Santa Ana. So I remember that I told them, or that I told you that I was living here in front to the Tecana Hill or Cerro Tecana, whatever you want to say it. So in the first question, what are the 3 places your classmates will enjoy visiting and why? Well, here in my city, there are too many places that you can visit and you are going to enjoy it. For example, we have Cihuatehuacan. So it's a pretty place. It has I don't remember the last time that I was there, but there are 3 pools. I don't know if you have ever been for this place, teacher, some of this day.
no, not recently.
Not recently, okay, but I remember that there are 3 pools for kids and for uh, young people and aging people too. But we have near from downtown Chalchuapa city. So there are too many places to visit too, like Ruins Tazumal, Casablanca, Green Lagoon, and also in Chalchuapa, the cuisine is really good. As I remember, I told you that the most common in that place is la yuca. Too many people know this place about this cuisine. And well, we have the question is what are the 3? So I told you that there are 3 in Chalchuapa and 1 here in Santa Ana, Cihuatehuacan. But we have 2 the Central Park here. And now is so exciting to visit it over the night because everything around it is lightning. Whenever you have the chance to visit here in my city, I recommend to visit the Central Park, also Cihuateocan, because it's a good place, and Chalchuapa, as I told you, due to his ruins, Tazumal and Casablanca. And what are the three changes you will make to the city? Give suggestions? Well, the first one for me is to avoid taxes here in my city. As you can see, if you are an entrepreneur, you have to pay to the mayor to have for to run your own business. If you have a, uh, a banner on the street, you have to pay for it. So if you need to walk or hang out with your friends or to take a simple walk, you need to pay for it because you are paying for to walk on the street. Over for the lamps on the street, you have to pay for it. So this is the first one that I would like to do here in my city. The second one is that the mayor should repair all the streets because everywhere there are too many holes and your car is receiving the damage when you are driving on the street. So this is the second one. The mayor needs to repair all the street. The last one is that the mayor, I am attacking the mayor, but it is true because the last one, the mayor should allow pets around the park because right now the pets are not allowed there in this place. If you are going with your pet, the policeman said, "Hey, go away, man, and please, here are not allowed the pets." So this is what I think. Thank you for endurance, me.
Okay, Wilmer, you. Joshua, you raised your hand.
Yes. All right. As you know, well, I live in San Salvador City. One place I think you should visit the center of San Salvador, obviously because as you may know, it is full of history and full of many places where you can go to eat or just spend time with the family. I mean, you can see all the places around there, the National Theater, also the National Palace that is pretty awesome because it is um it's more I would say easy to go because there is no a lot of people. And I think it's a good option to go out uh and get relaxed a bit. And the second one is the National Museum of Anthropology, Dr. David J. Guzman or Muna, because um there, I mean, I had the opportunity to go there, and you can find a lot of culture and history from El Salvador, and even the history of pre-Columbian people. So you can see and appreciate the art of that time because there is like a lot of objects that were created by them and that are still um, preserved nowadays. And the last one is Plaza Futura. It's a beautiful mall where you can find a lot of restaurants and also having a good time with your friends. And Um, three suggestions. First one, mm, this was kind of hard, but I suggest creating new highways if possible, right? With the purpose of creating um, alternative routes in order to reduce the traffic because the traffic here in San Salvador it's a problem. Another one would be creating more green spaces for people who can be with their family or to walk the dog, and also improving the environment in the country. And the last one, well, San Salvador, I think, mm, should be more organized. I'm talking about the schedule for people to go to work. And so so there are not many people on the streets, and also to avoid traffic as well. And that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josue. Luis Ernesto.
Okay, teacher. I live in a small valley to the south of San Salvador. Its name is San Marcos. And it's a small valley. And it's between the two mountains, San Jacinto Hill and some mountains named La Matepec. And places to visit. Near the valley, there is an area that belongs to San Marcos in Los Planes de Renderos. The Planes de Renderos is a place that is on the top of the hill, El Bálsamo. And over there are a lot of restaurants, and you can eat wherever you want, but beginning with pupusas and food derived from corn. And you can also visit some coffee shop and places where you can buy some handicraft. And there is a park named Parque Balboa, Balboa Park, and you can enjoy it. You can biking over there. You can walk in the middle of the park, and there is a space when you can get into, and you might get lost. I don't know how to say, but it's a laberinto.
Maze.
In the
Maze.
middle of the maze, in the middle of the park. That's Los Planes de Renderos. But in the town of the valley, in San Marcos, you can find also some restaurants. There are a lot of restaurants. There are also a space for shopping. And what else? There are a lot of small parks, and that belongs to the mayor. And there are some pools over there. And these pools are open for during the weekend, and you can take a little space for relaxing with your family. And there are some restaurants also, but that's the most important places that you can visit over there. And since to change, the first moment the mayor, because doesn't work for this city, and there are a big disorder with cars parking over there, and you can get in a trouble with if you discuss about it. And I, like Wilmer said, I will take out the taxes from the parties, the festivities of the city. I don't know how to say that. when they celebrate a party from for this city. I will take out these taxes because you have to pay and you don't enjoy of this kind of party. And also I will take out or I think that it's necessary to work about the people who throw the garbage to the street, waiting for the car that is on chairs of taking out the garbage, and it's a big disorder. And I will take out this and repair the street. I think that that is the most important things to do in San Marcos. Thank you.
Okay, Luis. Now let's listen to Marisa, then Luz Maria, and then Julia. Marisa?
Good evening. It's a great pleasure to talk about my beautiful city, Aguachapan. Many people is know, well, Ruta de las Flores in Ataco. But in this city, there are a lot of attractions, like a lake named Lespino and San Lorenzo Atiquizaya, beautiful river, a good tradition next Thursday, I think, Los Farolitos. It's a ancient tradition that all people make farolitos and put around the house. But today there are many cities like Ataco, Apaneca, Huayua imitate this tradition, but originally it's founded in Aguachapan. What else? The hotels, the variety of cuisine, and I don't know, how can I say laberinto? There is a laberinto.
Maze.
Base.
Maze.
Maze. Okay. Maze. What else? But Aguachapan, in the downtown of Aguachapan, it's a shame that I am saying, but there aren't enough places to visit because I don't know why, but it's a small town and many people from Guatemala visited from, especially from by I don't know how can I say this, but I feel satisfied with the all attractions around downtown, especially Ataco. That is beautiful because you found a lot of attraction hotels and best cuisine. Well, but now I am living in Santa Tecla. There are a lot of issues in my city. The city should provide clean areas for the family. El Principito, it's a great attraction for the family, but has a big problem because there aren't enough spaces for garage, for parking, sorry. There aren't enough spaces for parking. The the city ought to repair streets, not only in the downtown, especially in my neighborhood, big holes surrounding the streets. It's awful. Wouldn't it be nice if the security gates are eliminated now that we are more secure? But I don't know what happened with the why the government uh, are still maintain a security guard, especially the security guard is the principal business from arena, but I don't know what happened with this issue. But maybe in the future these streets will be more ¿cómo se dice? Transitables. I don't know how can I say transitables or will give easily for drivers. But now Santa Tecla is it's difficult to drive, especially in Saturday. And maybe in the future the mayor works in these big issues. And that's it, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Marisa. Luz Maria.
Hello, good evening, teacher. Well, I live in San Salvador, and specifically in San Jacinto. That is not a city, is that we know like a barrio. But in this place, we can find ex White House or ex presidential house. And in this part, we can walk with our pets, or we can ride a bike. There are cycloway, um, and you can practice other sport like hiking or skiing. The other place that you can visit is the military museum that is next to the ex White House, and you can see military cars, tank, planes. Even there are, I don't know, avionetas. Uh, and there are many historical resign, and there are I don't know how do you say maqueta, but it's a biggest of the all the country of El Salvador. And another place that is very busy in this barrio is the Saburirao Park. This place has many games for the childrens. Um, in to Also into the park there are little song that is made like a China design. There are a mini lake and a bridge. Is very beautiful, and also there are natural history museum, and you can visit it, and the intro or the pass or the ticket is very cheaper, only cost 150 the dollar. And for the changing for my neighbor, neighborhood is well, the city should be improve or provide the sidewalks. I because there in some street the sidewalks are very small and it's dangerous go walking on the sides. And other thing that wouldn't it be nice if the mayor creates parking lot because um, the residents some or specific neighbors, the people parking on the street, and sometimes that's difficult. The I don't know the other cars can pass for this street. And finally, other recommendation that the mayor could be more green spaces because there are a little courts or parks in the main park is very little and always uh, is full of the men drinking and it's no safe place.
Okay, thank you, Luz Maria. Julie.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Well, my city is El Tránsito, but we don't have tourist places to offer to you to visit. But this place is very small and it is I don't know if I can say commercial city, but in Usulután, yes, I recommend you to visit El Espino Beach. It is considered to be the most beautiful beach here in El Salvador, and it is from Jucuaran City. In that place, you can find seafood because there are a lot of restaurants there. You can stay in that place in a ranch. Some of them have swimming pools, and also the beach is very clean and very large, and it is visited by many tourists. Also, we have another place, El Malecón, that is in Puerto El Triunfo. In that place, there are a lot of restaurants there, and you can find seafood too. And the sea is near to those places. You can feel the breeze near your face, on your face, and it's a good place to visit with family, friends, and you can relax there. And you can, if you don't want to stay in those kind of restaurants, there is one that is in the middle of the sea. You can travel by boat to go there. It's a good restaurant. And another place to visit in Usulután is Alegría City, because there is a lagoon. You can stay there because that place is it's very quiet. You can relax there. And if you don't want to stay there in the lagoon, you can go to the city, and you can find souvenirs there in the park. And also you can go to the restaurant. There are a lot of restaurants there, and you can choose whatever you want, but I recommend you to go to the Cartagena restaurant, because in that place there is a mini zoo, and also you can see the landscape from that place, and they have, I don't know how to say, cabañas. If you want, you can stay there at night, or 2 nights.
Oh.
Yes, and the weather is good because it's cold. And about the my city, to changes of my city, maybe could be one of the changes could be to create more parks here because we had just a small park, and it is in the middle of the city. And another change could be to create parking lots because we don't have any parking lot here, so that we have this problem because all of the people that have car park their cars on the streets, and it's very difficult for the traffic. And another change would be to clean the street because they are very dirty. Despite of that, we were increased the taxes to be clean the to clean the streets. They sometimes they stay very dirty. So I would like to have this change, and also one more to create green spaces because we don't have any green space to spend time with the family, to go to do exercise, to to do jogging. We don't have that. That's it, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Vamos en orden, teacher.
Yes, I have Claudina, Cecilia, and Natalie waiting. I just wanted to check on Israel because he wasn't in the video.
Oh.
There was another person in the video. Don't make that face, Israel. Okay, Claudina, let's listen to Claudina.
Okay, teacher. In my city, I live in a small town. The people is so kind. My town is very quiet, but it's beautiful place.
Claudina, Claudina, where do you live?
In San Ignacio City, teacher.
And where is it?
San Ignacio City.
In what department?
Chalatenango.
Chalatenango.
Chalatenango, yeah.
Chalatenango. Yes. Okay, continue. It's a beautiful place, teacher. The problem is I don't know universities. There are the hospital. In the supermarket. There is and my place is beautiful place. For example, river and mountain, a lot of forests. I go to like chance. Is at the public transportation, the space green. Maybe there were universities and a hospital. Well, what place I recommend this? Visiting in my place, probably Pital, for example. It's a beautiful place. The weather is cool. The people, the people are a lot of photos. Another place, Miramundo, for example. In Miramundo, there are a lot of vegetables, for example, fruits, and a lot of strawberry and peaches. What else? A lot of places. I probably is there are I don't know to say
La Palma.
I don't know, it's a typical food. It's a lot of typical food and different places. What else? in my case, the city I would like visiting probably with Las Flores, specific Ataco, for example.
Okay, but a taco is not in Chalatenango.
I don't know. The city I would like I visited for me.
To visit.
Yes.
You recommend it.
I don't know. How would you like me visit?
You would like to visit. You would like to visit.
Do you
I would
like?
like to visit.
Yes.
I would like to visit a taco. Okay. Thank you. Cecilia Beatriz.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So, I live in San Juan of Pico, first of all, in La Libertad. So, I'm going to tell you about some places that we have here in the city. The most important for me is Caldera Lagoon because it's an ancient volcano crater that destroyed the Mayan town that we know as a Joya de Seren and San Andres. So this place is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, and if you want to know about our culture, you should visit this place, and then go to Joya de Seren or San Andres ruins to get more knowledge about our cultures. And if we know how was the life a few years ago, it will be awesome to discover for ourselves what happened when we don't have idea what happened. It will be a good option to visit. And now, and the other one is a Vivero Rainbow. Is a margaritas plantation. Is near to Claudia Lars Street here in San Juan of Pico, and it's a beautiful place. And they have every single weekends different cultural activities. For example, they made a lot of food about margaritas, and they create a pupusa with margaritas, with some things with the masa. I don't know how can I say, but they add to the plant, the flowers to margaritas, to some desserts and dishes that they make. And it's an interesting place, and also it's not expensive because you can get a lot of souvenirs for $1, and the parking lot is for $1, and you pay the parking, but you don't pay anything for cover, for example. And the other place that I like to visit here in La Libertad is El Tunco Beach. You know, it's one of the best beaches here in El Salvador. And if you know that in that beach, the nightlife is a very good, and also we have every single year the surf world let me see, World Cup here in El Tunco. So it's a famous place because we have a good waves, and that's why I would like to invite you to visit that 3 places that are very interesting here in El Salvador. And okay, the changes that I would like to make in my city, one of them is to have the cities, for example, a free parking lot in a touristic places. For example, in Joya de Sereno or San Andres, it would be amazing if we have free parking for the guys that came to visit that place. For example, for the schools, they usually go there for investigate the culture about that we was or we had in the past. And the other suggestion that I would like to do is the city ought of to clean the sidewalks, because sometimes it's difficult to walk in the sidewalks because a lot of families here in my neighborhood has their plans and things like banks or something like that, and it's difficult to the other one walks on the sidewalk. And it will be great if the government give a ticket to the people who ignore the rules, and also throw the garbage to a street, because you know the garbage is the main problem about the pollution. So that's it.
Okay, thank you, Cecilia. Natalie, you're next.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Well, I live in Santa Ana, and the places that I recommend you to visit are, for example, the theater and the cathedral. We have very beautiful architecture places like those that I mentioned to you, that it would be nice if you visit it. I think that you would like to see it. Then we have, for example, another place like the Green Mountain, where you can go to camping or doing any other activity at outdoors. And also we have a natural river here, which is a Panteos, when you can go swimming. If you go very morning, you will see a lot of old people, and it's very beautiful to go there. And also we have museums that you can visit, like the Regional Museum of Money that is here. Also, there are some volcanoes. Well, one volcano. And about the suggestions, I will say first is our city is very dirty because of the bad use of garbage. People threw it away. And also I would love we have a culture of recycle. In that way, we not produce too much garbage and we are helping the planet. Another suggestion would be more green spaces, which is related, and to have time with our families. And also I would love there could be a best development of mental health and easier and cheaper access to it because it is too expensive. Also, it is related with the other one. It's helping people on the streets. Here in Santa Ana, we see a lot of people on the street, and most of them have a mental illness, and that's why they are on the street. So we also need a best development of mental health, and also they could have a dignifier life. And another suggestion could be a highways for cyclists and also home for the.
Okay, thank you, Natalie. Now let's continue with Heriberto.
Good evening, teacher and everyone. I would like to share with you some places or in El Salvador. One place you would like to visit is the small village of Perkin, located in Morazan department. It is a nice small village. You can walk by the Central Park, which is made to have concerts. In August, the small village celebrates the Winter Festival, and there are many products of corn. There is a museum where you can see the guns that were used in the war. You can do hikings, and there are some lookouts. Also, there are tattoos. The tattoos are tunnels. You can down by the ladders and up in the other side. The most popular restaurant is Perkinlenka. The food is delicious. There it is a hotel, and there are pools. The climate is very fresh, and it is a nice village to visit. Another place you would like to visit is Conchagua. The specialty of Conchaguas are the pupusas. There is a market in Central Park where you can buy pupusas of all flavors. There is a park, a big park, where there are lookouts, where you can see el Golfo de Fonseca and part of La Union City. It is a nice. The climate is some kind of warm, but sometimes it's a little fresh. And you can go also to the beaches near to the La Union and Conchaguan City. Another place you would like to visit is Cerro Verde. It's located, I think, in Santa Ana, if I remember well. And there is a restaurant there where you can pick out some food or a coffee. And there are lookouts to Coatepeque Lake. And also there are hikings to Izalco volcano. That is a good place to visit. Yeah, I had some changes for San Salvador. I think that San Salvador had to do 3 changes. I think that San Salvador should be more green. I think City Hall had to put in parks some trash cans to recycle different materials, between them the devices like cell phones or all computers. That it would be a good project, I think. Another change that San Salvador should do is to change the old buses for new ones. Because the old buses create more pollution to the air, and also improve the transportation system of the city. And the last change is excuse me. Excuse me. And the last change that San Salvador should do is to decrease the taxes for the entrepreneurs so they can use the new markets to develop their business and the economy. That's it, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Let's listen to Lucila.
Good evening, everyone. Teacher, how do you say municipio?
I guess you could use county. Yes, I'm not so sure. Let's use it.
County. Well, I live in Mexicanos, and I want to say that this is one of the most populated county of the San Salvador. To be honest, I don't know it. I don't know it well because I live almost outside to Mexicanos. I live almost between Mexicanos, Yutuxtepeque, and San Salvador. So, well, but I live in Mexicanos. There, I don't know, is it correct to say patron saint festivities? It's correct that expression?
Yeah, you could use it.
Okay. Its patron saint festivities recently ended. So you can still visit it and you can find some that games, like mechanic games. I don't know how do you say it, like rueda, like a carousel, it's something like that. That one. And also many handmade candies. This is around the Sagamil Hospital roundabout. I don't know how do you say that exactly. Roundabout. And if you like two sports, you can visit the soccer fields. Is next to the hospital of the, how do you say Seguro Social, or is, because is
Yeah,
only
it's
is near the mini baseball mini stadium is next, a little next to the hospital Sacamil, but the field football field is next to the other hospital, to the Seguro Social. So it's served both hospitals. Well, that is you like the sport, but if you like food, also like food, you can visit Jucódromo. This Jucódromo is in the typical square in the center of Mexicanos. And you can taste fried yuca, and I don't know, again, if it's say boiled yuca, to say yuca sancochado, because I don't know, I don't find a word, but fry and boil yuca with another typical snacks or typical food in the afternoon. But if you are something like more, you like night, you can visit in San Miguelito neighborhood. There you will find a variety of restaurant when food, when you see how do you say, comida a la carta.
As one of you know the expression, I really don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, well, you can
Anyone?
Many kind of food. Majority of that is grill, barbecue, and pupusas, but there are much more, and they close even midnight. And about the suggestions, I would like to. That is all about the place to visit. And about the suggestion, I would like to the traffic in the center of Mexicanos to clear up a bit, because in rush hour it's a little heavy. Not as heavy as Constitution Boulevard, but it's heavy too. Well, I hear many classmates talk about the problem about trash. I think this is a problem in almost all country. So I should mayor. I think the mayor should improve the system collection, the trash. Also, I think people, we must be responsible about that and respect the hours to the collection drops. Also, we don't have to drop trash on the street, because that is part of education and of culture. And another important point, at least for me, and I think is becoming in a serious problem, is about pets and all that pseudo pets, because maybe before have a owner, but then they was abandoned, and now they are cats or dogs, and dogs, street cats or dogs, or is homeless dogs, street dogs or homeless dogs, I don't know. But there are many on the street, at least here where I live, you can find 2, 3, 5 dogs on the street. And about cats, no comments because is horrible. The their waste is something uncomfortable and unhealthy. Uncomfortable and unhealthy. I think, I don't know if mayor, the regional government or institutional they do or should create some law or regulation that the pet owners take responsibility in every way, because it's a serious and a big problem. At least maybe 1 month ago, one cat bit me. My leg. I was walking in my house, and no, I was walking in my mother house, and I don't know, one cat. My mom say it comes time to time. They comes and they go, but I don't know who is. But I go to the veterinary. I don't know. Okay, I go ahead to veterinary to put a vaccine, but in however I had to go to the hospital because that cat bit my leg, and when I remember, I'm really angry, but I think that is a big problem. Others here where I live, that many cats and dogs and their ways. So I think that is all, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Before we continue, people, I need you to respect that 2 minutes because we've been like 45 minutes on this and only 12 people have participated. So, and we need to go to sleep. So the next one is Sector Alexi.
Okay, teacher, I will go to the point. Okay, I live in Santiago Nonualco. It's located in La Paz. So my city, unfortunately, doesn't have many attractions. So I'm gonna talk to you about my department, La Paz. La Paz has a lot of attractions. One of them, the beaches. Well, I will recommend you to go to the beaches. For example, La Costa del Sol beach is a very famous beach. It's known because of the beautiful waves and a lot of seafood that you can enjoy there. And also, I don't know if you have heard about Pineapple Festival in Santa Maria Ostuma. You can go there and taste a lot of dishes made of pineapples, like grilled pineapples and wines, all that you can imagine made of pineapples. And there is another place that I will recommend you to visit. It's Mission Water Park. It's located in Zacatecoluca. It's a beautiful water park where its waters are natural. It means that the water is really fresh, and there are a lot of trees, and there is also a festival there. I'm not sure the month that they celebrate that festival. It's called the Mango Festival, and also you can taste a lot of dishes made of mango. And about my city, Santiago Nonualco, as all the cities in El Salvador, we have the problem with our roads and streets, that there are so many holes and the streets are in bad conditions. So I think if I had the opportunity to see the mayor face to face, I will ask him to fix our streets. And also we don't have attractions, as I told you before. So I will ask him to invest in like a water park or something like that, so we can go and just enjoy with our families, so we don't have to go to other places to enjoy with our families. So I think let me see another problem that we have. Well, I think we in our country, in my city, the mayor should invest more in opportunities for the young people, because there is not a university near our city. So we have to try, the ones that want to study, they have to travel to San Salvador. That some people that I know get up about 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock to go to San Salvador, and it's really hard to travel. So I think that they should invest more in opportunities for young people, like transportation, or I don't know, to build a university near our cities for the department. I think a university for department, it could be amazing. It will be amazing. So I think that that's all I have to say about my city.
Okay, thank you, Alexi. Angie.
Good evening. One place you will enjoy visiting is historical center. I live in San Salvador when I was a child, but now I live in San Martin, and nowadays is better. Historical center is better. There are many restaurants, cafes. The place is too clean, and there are many attractions. For example, people dancing, artists which can get picture, and there are people that sells souvenir. I don't know how to say in English. And it's safe. It's safe. Always there are a police officer there. They take care the place, and you feel safe. And you can visit the cathedral or the national palace. The thing that I will change is that they should change is the parking lot. There aren't many parking lots. It's the thing. The other place is the Las Tunas Beach. Las Tunas Beach is a beautiful beach. It's too clean and it's Pacific, but should be more tourists because there aren't much places in where you can stay for a day. When I went, I couldn't find a place. Only hotels. I don't know, expensive hotels, but there aren't places for you can stay for a day. And the other place is Caluco. If you want to eat a delicious gallina, I don't remember how do you say gallina?
Hen.
What?
Hen.
Hen. Hen soup. You should visit Caluco. There are many places to eat, but the thing that I should be changed is the restroom. When I went, I couldn't find a restroom. I have to go to the gas station when I leave the place. When I left the place. Only that.
Okay, Angie. Thank you. Jeremias.
I live in Chalchuapa. Chalchuapa is a place with beautiful place such as the Ring of El Tazumal in Casablanca, place with a lot of history in my country, place that the Mayan inhabited. They all sell some very good bean pupusas with cheese, but three places to visit in my country are Huayua, Cerro Verde, and El Pital. They are places where the climate is very pleasant, and you can enjoy the landscape in the green hill. People can hike to the Izalco volcano. In the Pital, people have to be prepared because the weather is cool. In Huayua, they sell a variety of very good food, such as rabbit meat, typical foods such as yuca. There are waterfalls where people can relax and have a good time. For this reason, I would recommend this play. I could make the following change in my city. First, I think it could make a lot of sense to visit a tourist. There is a abandoned lagoon where the mayor does nothing to take care of this great resource. Second, adequate medical attention should be provided because in the hospital in the health unit the attention is bad. And third, I think that the city people should not be allowed to occupy the city walls to sell because people can't walk freely. It should be organized to avoid this problem. Only teacher.
Okay, Jeremias. Thank you. Aníbal.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Okay, three places. Could you enjoy visiting? Okay, you would enjoy visit. The first is I live in Santa Ana, Santa Ana. Okay, you could enjoy visit Coatepec Lake, Wijan Lake, and Cerro Verde. Why? Because they are, for example, I like in, in, in my opinion, I like the forest. The forest I like a lot. How to go for a walk, and also because in those places I can find a lot of food, a lot of food. For example, in Cerro Verde, uh, there are yuca and atoles. Uh, I like atoles. Uh, and, and more than anything else, I like have a good coffee. No matter what time it is. I already have climbed the Izalco volcano and the Ilamatepec volcano twice both. And the other question is, what are three changes could you be made to the series? Okay. What they could change the series is to place more post officer in the places where it's more traffic. For example, in Metro Centro zone, and downtown zones, and maybe bypass zone. Improve the lighting in various streets. And the other or the last one, there could be more places of, I don't know what is correct name, shelters for the street dogs and cats. Only that.
Okay, Aníbal, thank you. And the last one, who will be the last one? Tonight. Because half of you are missing, so we cannot continue. Just one more. Only one.
No sleeping.
Yeah.
Guillermo.
So,
We're
who's next?
sleeping today, teacher.
Rigoberto is raising his
Me,
hand.
teacher.
Rigoberto, Rigoberto.
Ya se durmió.
We cannot hear you, Rigo.
Around the mic.
He's sleeping. Rigoberto.
We cannot hear you.
Rigoberto. No.
Maybe other day.
Okay, so 16 of you gave the activity. So we're missing, yeah, most of the half of you. So we will continue on Wednesday, okay? Because if not, we will finish. I guess we will finish at 11 if we continue. Okay, so don't miss Wednesday, okay? Especially, well, everybody, but especially the ones that are missing, okay? So have a good night. See you on Wednesday.
Ay, thank you,
Good night,
teacher.
teacher.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
That sounds
Bye.
nice.
Good night.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, Gmail.
teacher.
Bye, Guillermo. Sweet dreams.
Bye.
Bye,
Sweet dreams.
Julia.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.